Hello there. Thanks for joining me. This is the Pilates core class. Here you'll just need a mat, about 30 minutes of time, and then your own music. Make sure you turn it up. We'll start with 3 breaths in a seated position. Inhale, reach both arms up overhead, and exhale, palms pass through heart center. Inhale, get tall and eyes follow fingertips. Exhale through the mouth and contract the belly. Inhale, slow, full breath. Exhale, deeper, slower exhale. Side stretch. Inhale, reach both arms overhead, lower the right palm to the mat, and reach the left hand up and over, stretching the left side of your torso. Inhale to come up through center, and exhale, lean to the left, stretching the right side of your torso. Inhale, tall seated, and exhale, right side, looking under the left armpit. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, other side, looking under the right armpit. Last inhale, lift and up and over to the right side. And last time on the left side. Twist. Come to center, place your right hand behind your back like a kickstand, left hand on the right knee. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to turn. Inhale, get taller, and exhale, look over your right shoulder. Release, other side. Inhale to lift and exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen, belly tight, and exhale, look over the left shoulder. Release, C-curve. Bring your feet to the mat. Tall seated position with your hands under your thighs, elbows wide, broad chest. Exhale, tilt the pelvis, activate the lower core. Inhale, reset, tall seated, and exhale, find your C-curve, pelvis tilts. Inhale, tall seated, exhale, C-curve, elbows stay wide, chest stays broad. Last time, inhale, tall seated, exhale, find C-curve. Now we're gonna hold the C-curve here for toe tap. Right toes lift and then left toes lift. Right side and then the left side, finding balance here on your sit bones. Pelvis tilted, maintain C-curve. Chest is broad and open, and you have a long neck with elbows wide. Can you simultaneously switch? So you're switching and finding the balance while your feet change mid-air. Option for an advanced person is to extend the arms with palms facing up to the sky. Do 3 more. And roll down, ab prep. Lay down on your back, your knees are bent, your feet on the floor, hands to the top of your thighs. You're in a neutral position with your spine. On your exhale, head and shoulders lift, fingertips move towards the top of the kneecaps and imprint your lower back down. This is your C-curve. Inhale, reset, and exhale, crunch. Inhale, and exhale, head and shoulders lift. Do this 8 to 10 times. You're finding your C-curve every time you reach your fingertips towards your kneecaps. Your lower pelvis tilts and your lower abdominals contract. On your next exhale, find your highest point, small pulses, 10 of them. Teeny tiny, exhaling out the mouth. Imagine you have an apple under your chin and your neck is nice and long. Crisscross. Interlace your fingers or touch your fingers to the sides of your head. Lift your left leg to tabletop. Exhale, head and shoulders lift, right shoulder to left knee. Inhale, toe and head down. Exhale, toe and head lift. 10 of them. You're reaching your opposite shoulder to the knee, keeping the elbows extra wide and squeezing the space between your shoulder blades. You have an apple under your chin, so your neck is long. Your knee lifts and stacks over your hip bone. On your next exhale, hold shoulder to knee. Lift the opposite leg, your right toes to the sky. Now right leg lowers as head and shoulders lower, and exhale, head and shoulders lift, right leg lifts. Your left leg is stationary, bent, knee stacked over the hip bone, and now our right leg is extended, lowering and lifting with the shoulder. Can you do 5 more? Keep elbows wide. Imprint lower spine down each time you crunch across. Nice job. Hamstring stretch. Reach your left toes to the sky, interlace your fingers around your thigh or your calf, bend the elbows, head and chest lifts, and stretch. Now bend your left knee, drape it across the body for an easy spine twist. Oblique crunch. Roll over towards your left side. Your left arm is out at a right angle in front of your chest, right hand behind your ear. Exhale, sit up onto the elbow. Your right shoulder reaches your right knee. Left leg is glued to the floor, left palm glued to the floor. Each time you inhale, you lower all the way down with both shoulder blades touching the mat. Can you do 3 more? Leg raise. Lay all the way down on your left side. Bring your left arm up and overhead so your bicep is by your ear, and then your feet, heels and toes together. Bring your heels back so your heels are in line with your glutes. Lift your right leg high and then pulse. Your lower leg meets the top leg. We're working the interior of the thigh. So your top leg is high above hip height and your bottom leg comes to meet it. Your job is to click your heels together. Bicycle. Pedal your top leg forward, slow and even at hip height. Your goal is to keep your hips still, resist your hips tipping forward and back. Your top leg or right leg is bending at the knee, coming forward, and then dragging your heel back so that your heel is behind your left leg. Your right palm presses the mat in front of the chest, and your bicep is glued to your ear. After you've done 8 to 10 pedals forward, we reverse it. You'll do 8 to 10 pedals backwards. So swing the toes forward, bend the knee, and the heel goes back behind you. Do 8 to 10 in this opposite direction. Your hips are still. You're isolating just the leg. Feeling gluteus minimus starting to work. Rainbow arc. Bring both of your feet forward. You're bent at a 90-degree angle. Lift the right leg back and forward, coming up and over your bottom leg. Each time your foot comes forward, you tap the toe. Each time your leg goes back, your toes turn up and you touch the heel to the floor. Your goal is 8 to 10 reps. Lifting high as you can, reaching as far forward with the toe and as far back with the heel as you can. Side banana. Bring both heels back in line with your hips once more. Keep your feet glued together and just lift both legs. You'll be tempted to bring your toes forward so that you can see them, but this pikes your hips. You want to keep your hips straight so your spine is straight from the tip of your head to the bottom of your heels. Keep your heels glued together. Your goal is 8 to 10. Keep your legs lifted for 3, squeeze them for 2, and lower your legs. Now we do the top half. Press into your right hand, lift left head and shoulder. Keep your legs glued to the floor. Your job is 8 to 10 of them. We're just isolating the top half of the torso now. Option advanced, legs and torso lift, full side banana. Your heels stay glued, heels are back in line with the hips, bicep is glued to the ear, shoulder lifts. Can you do 2 more? Nice job. Boat. Lay down on your back. Bring both legs into tabletop. Hands under your thighs, elbows wide. Round your spine and rock and roll 3 or 4 times. Your goal is to find balance in this rocked position. You're maintaining your C curve. You're on your tailbone. Your feet hover off the floor. Feet high in line with the knees. Challenge, can you do this without arms? Finding balance at the top, reaching palms up to the sky. Crunch. Hands free, crunch knees to chest, or place your hands behind your back for more support. Your job is 8 to 10 of them. Come all the way up to a seated position and C curve. We do this series on the other side. I'm going to change directions so that you can see me. But just like how we started, tall seated, elbows wide, hands under thighs. Exhale, C curve, pelvis tilts and belly scoops. Again, inhale, tall seated, and exhale, C curve. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, lower part of the body contracts. Find your C curve and hold. Toe tap. Right toes lift, left toes lift, starting with a simultaneous switch. Option hands free, arms reach. Can you lift both toes and lower? Your legs are glued together, your knees are touching, your inner thighs are working to keep the entire midline of your leg connected. Option for hands free, your chest is broad, your belly contracts. And can you do 4 more? Ab prep. Lower all the way down onto your back. Place your hands on your thighs, just like before. Exhale, head and chest lift, fingertips meet kneecaps. Inhale to lower and exhale to lift. The second set, your job is 2 pulses at the top. It's 2 exhales out the mouth and inhale to roll down. 8 to 10 of them. Glue your heels down into the mat and see if you can activate your hamstrings while you do this. Imagine you're pulling your heels towards your glutes. Hold it at the top and small pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Crisscross. Hands to the sides of your ears, elbows wide. Now our right leg is in tabletop. Exhale, left shoulder to the knee. Inhale to lower and exhale to lift. You can modify by touching the toe down for each rep, or you can keep your leg in tabletop like this for a harder variation. 8 to 10 of them in total. Keep your elbows extra far apart by squeezing the space between your shoulder blades, and imagine you have an apple under your chin, which keeps your neck nice and long. Left leg to the sky. Left leg straight. Inhale, left leg lowers, and exhale, left leg lifts. Inhale, leg and head lower, and exhale, shoulder and leg lift. Now your right leg is fixed in place with the knee over the hip bent. Can you do 4 more? Nice job. Hamstring stretch. Hands underneath your thigh or your calf, toes to the sky, elbows come wide, head and shoulders lift. You can release to a spine twist if you need it. We're moving on towards leg raise on the other side. Come into your banana position, your heels and toes touch, your body in one straight line. Your left hand down in the mat in front of the chest, left leg raises and holds. Right leg lifts and lowers to meet the left. So your top leg is fixed in space and your bottom leg lifts and lowers to meet it, activating and heating up inner thighs. Bicycle, 8 to 10 of them. The top leg bends at the knee, kicks the heel forward, and pedals backwards. Your goal is to keep your leg elevated at minimum hip height. You're resting your head on your right bicep, and your left palm presses in front of the chest, stabilizing you. Your hips are still and motionless. We're just isolating the leg here. Reverse it, do 8 to 10 in the opposite direction. Glue your right bottom leg down to the floor. Anything that's touching the mat is maintaining pressure and constant contact. Rainbow arc. Bring both feet forward. Press your heels together. Lift top leg up and over bottom leg. Each time the toes come forward, toes tap down, and each time the leg goes back, toes are up and heel touches down. It's 8 to 10 of these, as high and as wide as you can. We're internally rotating and externally rotating the femur and the hip, working on gluteus minimus. Side banana. Bring heels back in line with your hips. Your body is one straight line like an arrow. Just the legs lift and lower 8 to 10 times. Your heels press together. Your toes are flexed back towards your face. Resist piking the body and bringing your feet forward in front of your hips. You need your heels back so your heels are in line with your glutes. When you're ready, just lift the torso. Head and shoulder comes off the ground with bicep glued to the ear. An advanced option, legs and torso lift. Everything reaches up to the ceiling. Your one straight arrow turning into a banana, working side obliques. Do 3 more. Nice job. Oblique crunch. Your legs come forward at 30 degrees. Your bottom arm down in front of the chest. Press up to the elbow. Top elbow touches top knee. Each time you inhale, you come all the way back. Both shoulder blades touch the mat. And each time you exhale, you press up into the forearm, elbow top knee. Can you do 3 more? Last one, and lower down onto your belly for Sphinx. Stack your elbows underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide, grip the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, press the heart forward, chin lifts, and then uncurl the back toes, press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Your legs are active, your forearms are active, you're lifting the chest, stretching open the belly. Full inhale, smooth exhale. Inhale to prepare and exhale to child's pose. Knees are wide, hips to heels, forehead to the floor. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Relax your belly. Try to get the chest closer to the floor. Leg raise, inside kneeling position. Inhale to a tabletop. extend the left leg out, back behind you, and pivot on the right side. Your left hand can reach to the sky, or you can bend the elbow, fingertips to ear. Lift your left leg and lower it all the way up and all the way down. Just like your side banana, your heel is in line with your glutes. Resist bringing your toes forward and piking at the hips. Last time, lift the leg and hold. Elbow to knee. Reach the top fingertips overhead and exhale, crunch, elbow, tap, knee. Inhale to extend and exhale to contract. The side half of your body extends on an inhale from toe to fingertips, and then the side obliques contract to get elbow to touch the knee. Try to get elbow and knee higher to the sky. Do 4 more. Last one. Extend and hold. Left leg is extended out behind you, both hands down into the mat. Tricep push-up. Bend the elbows, bring your chin forward to the edge of the mat, left toes to the sky, and exhale, press back up. Inhale to lower, and exhale to press. Your job is to bring the weight forward into the fingertips and then press from the heel of your hand to come back to your starting position. Your left leg is active, strong, and still. Your job is to lean forward more, trying to aim your chin to the very front edge of the mat, which stacks the elbow over the heel of the hand. Sharp exhale out the mouth. Keep elbows hugging rib cage. Elbows point back behind you. Can you do 1 more? Nice job. Knee tap. Find a plank position. Alternate right knee and left knee gently tap the mat. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders, your hips in line with your shoulders, and you're rolling across the toes. Three more, 2 more, and release. Locust. Lower belly all the way down to the ground. Release your arms and press your palms down into the ground by your hips. Inhale, head, chest, and legs lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower, 8 to 10 of them. Keep your legs straight. You want to lift your thighs rather than bending your knees and just lifting the toes. You're pushing down firmly with the palms of your hands so that your head and chest can lift a little higher with your eyes looking down to the mat. Back of the neck is long, chin is slightly down. On your next exhale, hold your highest point, interlace all 10 fingers behind your back, or reach the fingers back behind you and hold for 3, 2, and release to a child's pose. Knees are wide, big toes touch, hips to heels, forehead to the floor. Breathe deeply here. I'm going to turn around so I can do the other side while facing you. Chill out in your child's pose. Use this as a chance to reset. And on your next inhale, come up to tabletop, leg raise. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Right leg extends back behind you. Now pivot on the bottom leg and right hand to the sky or fingertips to the ear and elbow wide. Fully lift and lower your right leg, your top leg. Your heel is in line with your glutes, your foot is flexed, toes towards the face. Resist piking at the hips and bringing your foot forward. You want the heel back and the slight activation in the under glute. After you've done 8 to 10, you'll lift the leg and hold. Extend the right arm up and overhead. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend, and exhale, contract. Each time you inhale, you're reaching your toes and your fingertips farther from your heart. Each time you contract, try to get elbow and knee higher to the sky. Do 4 more. Last one. Extend and hold. Place your right palm down. Your right leg is lifted. Tricep push-up. Bend the elbows, elbows back towards the hip bones, hugging the rib cage, and exhale, press. Chin comes forward to the front edge of the mat. Elbows stacked over the heel of the hand. Your right glute is squeezed tight to keep your right leg up the entire time. You have 4 more. Nice job. Arm leg raise. We work in opposition. Come all the way down with your belly flat on the mat. Your modification is locust like before, where we press down with our palms and we lift the head and chest off the ground. Advanced option, reach your arms up and over your head, like a Superman position. Forehead to the mat. Inhale, your right arm and left leg lift. Exhale, lower and switch. Left arm and right leg. Exhale, lower and switch. You're alternating sides, working diagonally the backside of the body. So if your right arm is up, it's your left leg that lifts. Your belly is tight to prepare each time you lift. You're doing 8 to 10 of these. Your eyes look down the entire time. You want the back of your neck long. Your bicep is glued to your ear when you lift that arm. Your legs are straight and you're lifting from the thigh with straight knees. Nice job. Candlestick roll. Let's identify our candlestick side position. Your left arm is down at a 45. Palm faces down to the ground. Your heels touch and heels come back in line with your glutes like side banana. Now lift the top leg, the top arm reaches towards the toe and hold. Your side oblique maintains this position. Now roll onto your back, your head and shoulders and legs are lifted, and roll back to your side position. The top leg is still and hanging in air. You're rolling, maintaining the contraction of your core, shifting from your left side onto your back, 8 to 10 of these. When you're placed on your back, you're maintaining C-curve, so the lower spine is imprinted, belly is contracted, your legs are lifted and still, your head and shoulder is lifted. You're reaching towards your toes with your top right hand the entire time. Your bottom arm plants down onto the ground so that you don't over-rotate on your side. Now come onto your back and lift up to boat. Use your hands under your thighs to assist. From your boat position, you'll slowly lower into your side candlestick position. From side candlestick position, roll onto the back, add the crunch, grab your thighs, and come up to boat. Roll down, maintain the side position with the top leg lifted, and roll up, bend the knees, elbows wide, hands under thighs. Can you do this 3 more times? Two more. And last one. Nice job. Your right side oblique should really feel this. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Candlestick roll on the left. You lay down on your left side with your left arm at a 90 degree from your body, palm down. Your top leg lifts and is still and active. Your top arm, left arm, reaches towards your toes. Now roll onto your back, lift both toes and find your low boat. Belly tight, lower spine down, shoulders lift. Roll back to the side, starting position, and roll onto the back, candlestick position. Do 8 to 10 of these. Your left side obliques are working real hard to keep your left leg lifted and still. You're maintaining your C curve on your back position with the lower spine down and belly contracted. Candlestick roll, we add the boat. Grab your top thigh, use the hand to help you rock into the boat position. In boat, your toes are lifted, elbows wide, tall chest. Slowly lower into the side position, using the top hand to pull the thigh and lift to the boat position. Can you do 4 more? Two more. Last one. Oh, nice job. That's so hard. Windshield wipe your knees side to side and just lay down on your back. Windshield wipe the knees right to left with your feet wide to the edges of the mat, and just allow your core, your side obliques to recover and rest. Big steady breathing here. We have 2 more actions left, and then the class will be over. Upper circle crunches. Bring your feet to the mat with your knees bent, hands to the sides of your head, elbows extra wide. Contract the core to the right side, roll up to the left side and roll down. Exhale, make a big circle around to the right, and inhale on your way down. You're continuously making a circle to the right side with elbows wide. We're working the very top portion of your abs. Your goal is to lift the shoulder blades off the mat one at a time. After you've done 8 to 10 circles to the right, we'll switch. Now contract to the left, lift up, and lower on the right. Eight to 10 in this opposite direction. Press down with the heels. And release. Nice job, 90-90 crunch. Bring your elbows forward in front of your face. Elbows are 90-degree angles. Forehead and thumbs connect. On your exhale, reach knee and elbow to touch, and inhale to lower. On your exhale, your toes, your head and shoulders lift, and on your exhale, everything comes back down to the midline. Do 8 to 10. Can you get elbow and knee to connect higher towards the sky? Knees and elbows 90-degree angles the whole time. Release and windshield wipe your knees side to side. Congratulations, you've made it to our recovery. Bridge. Place your feet on the floor. You should be able to tickle your heels with your fingertips. Exhale, lift the hips. Interlace all 10 fingers behind your back and shrug your shoulders under. Move your chin away from your chest. Drive down with the heels, activate the hamstrings and the glutes, and pry open your belly. Side body stretch. Release your palms and roll your spine down 1 vertebrae at a time. Extend your legs, feet are wide to the corners of the mat. Stack your right foot on top of your left. Reach your left hand over to the left side of the mat, and then stack your palms on the left side. So this is a full side body stretch. You're in a banana, but you're facing the sky. Big breaths onto the long side of your torso, and then switch. Bring your right leg over to the right side of the mat, stack the left foot on top. Both arms are over on the right side of the mat, and now the left half of your torso stretches. Big full inhale, flare the ribs. Smooth, steady exhale. Release. Come up into a seated position just like how we started the class. Twist. Cross your ankles. Anything comfortable for you. Your right hand behind your back like a kickstand, left hand to the opposite knee. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to turn. Pull against the knee. Inhale to lift and exhale, look over the shoulder. Switch sides. Inhale, get tall, and exhale, turn. Inhale, grow tall, exhale, wring it out. And release. Side stretch. Left arm reaches over, look under left armpit. Right arm reaches over, look under right armpit. Inhale to come up and exhale, side stretch. Inhale to come up, exhale, other side. One more time each side. Full inhale and smooth exhale out the nose. We end with 3 breaths together. Arms reach overhead and exhale through the heart center. Inhale deeply and exhale, part the lips. Last full breath and last exhale. Thank you for joining me on this amazing day. I hope you feel strong in your core after this. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next class.